Welcome everybody. I'm very happy to have you here today. I'm going to talk about what we can expect in the year 2011. We're here. How did we get to 2011, but we're here? And it's good to know, astrologically, I use insights to decide what my plans are for the year. So this is my 4th year coming here to Sacred Circle Bookstore. And it's my great pleasure to sort of give a feel for and insights about the timing and the energies for the year ahead. I'm Dianne Eppler Adams. My business name is Spirit in Matters. And I am for 16 years now, I have been an astrologer. I'm a certified astrologer, consultant, author. I published a book this year. And I do workshops and teleseminars. So my goal for my talk today is planetary actions in 2011 and how to thrive as a result, knowing what those energies are. You know, there's an African proverb that says, tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare today. And I feel that that's the value of astrology. It has a great ability to provide insight to timing, both personally when you're having an astrology chart done for yourself and insights for your year ahead, but the bigger picture is as well shown. And the whole globe this year and every year has influences that identify changes, both for the society, for individual countries, and so forth. The overview for 2011 sort of includes the fact that, and we know this is true, that we are still living in accelerated time. We are in the process of developing new views of who we are and of what our world is and what it's becoming. These new perspectives are important because always life is in the process of growing, and identifying and understanding how those new perspectives and the new energies are coming in also helps us to thrive. You know, the old ones, and we can probably all of us identify those old parts of life that we see moving away, are moving away because there's a greater reality coming, and we need to open up to new to be able to receive that greater reality. Now, this year, interestingly enough, there are fewer planetary alignments, the outer planets that when they align create huge change. Fewer of that. And actually, though, we have 2 major sign changes. We have Jupiter Uranus moving from Pisces to Aries, and we have Chiron and Neptune moving from Aquarius to Pisces. So this is really important. This is a pivotal year too, because it's in the middle of what is called the Cardinal Climax, an alignment of the outer planets that began approximately 2008 and won't really leave the alignment, or there's a series of alignments that conclude somewhere around 2016. This year, what's happening is that Uranus is moving ever closer to Pluto. And I will tell you all about what that means. But when Uranus moves into Aries, it is then now starting to create that profound alignment that is reminiscent of the mid-1960s.
Oh boy.
Right. So it's getting closer. It won't actually be exact until 2012, but we can begin to pay attention to what that might mean and how it's going to affect us. There is less stress this year because there are no actual major outer planet aspects except Jupiter's. Jupiter does form 5 different aspects, generally benign. Jupiter is known as the Great Beneficent. But, you know, the themes for the year are both material and spiritual growth, but also humanitarian and social issues will be important. It won't be the same over-the-top sensationalism that last year was. There actually will be opportunities for what I call applied creativity. And personal awakening is quite available. And I have seen it in my clients and people I know. It's like they're getting a sense of why they're here and where they're going. And so that's important. Applied creativity and personal awakening. At the same time, however, just like last year, we still have certain pressing world problems. Financial discord, corporate and government corruption and ineffectiveness, healthcare concerns, even though there was a bill passed, question mark, climate change, destruction of the environment, energy shortages, but I believe we're moving closer to some solutions in those. So that is what's important. Now, I'm going to speak a little bit about the astrological forecast using some jargon. I've already used planetary names, and you're probably wondering, Uranus, Pluto, what do they mean? I will describe their meaning and influence. But if at any time I have said something that doesn't make sense, please interrupt me. I am happy to go deeper into the meaning so you will understand. And remember that when we talk about global crises, that doesn't mean they're personal crises. Now, we live in the same soup of, you know, the world global environment. The globe is getting smaller and smaller, and we're influenced, you know. So I'm not saying that we're immune, but I am saying that your own personal chart is what will tell you how influenced you will be. And so that's important. It's good to know where your sun, moon, ascendant, and midheaven are, because those are really key places, and when a planetary aspect occurs to them, things happen. And it's also important to know what houses, you know, if a eclipse occurs, what house it occurs in, for instance. So, and I will be, you've got your handout there, but I will be going into, you know, what degrees are highly affected, so you can decide if there's something in your chart that might be involved. And of course, I stand available to provide you with a private personal reading whenever that seems appropriate to you. So I'm going to recap 2010 first.